Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Liliveth Tate channel. Hello, how is everybody in the world today? Mega love shout out to all my members, viewers, new subscriber who subscribe my channel. Hello. How is your day, afternoon or night? And by the way guys, let me clarify this because I mentioned to my channel that once you're part of my LTZ, I will give you a range for that. Okay, and then I'll mention that there's another option. If you send me a donation, I will give you range. But here's my thought process for that, because for those people who send donation to my channel, you will receive range for that. Okay, that's the another option. But it doesn't mean, guys, that once I give you rents, you can do anything you want. Okay, be responsible, especially for those people. Don't say bad to you or don't say bad to my channel. Don't make it just for fun the range, because you know the range that I'll give you guys is indicates responsibility also, to help my channel look for those trolls or those people that mean to everyone on the live chat. Rian's Kitchen at iba pa, hello, how are you? So if you're gonna do that, guys, with no reason, I will get that rents to you, okay? And then for those people who send donation, and then you will receive rents just only for 1 month. 1 month. I don't want that for for lifetime. Just 1 month, because for those members it's okay. They can I won't remove their rents because every month they send me a donation for that. Kiss, hello, good morning. Ay, good afternoon na pala. Don't forget guys to give me a thumbs up, okay? Yeah, today is December 1st here in the Philippines, but in the West that's November 30. Okay, because we're ahead of 1 day here. So that's that's my announcement, guys. So I hope that it's clear for you guys. Hello, Gary's Kitchen. Thank you for coming. So that's one thing, okay? Don't make fun with other people, especially you have, like I said, that use this range. If somebody's there mean to everyone, and especially doing bad comment on my channel, okay? Just only guys, for who has sent donation, just 1 month only, okay? And then if you're making something fun with people, I will get that right away from you. Okay? So don't play on that, okay? Because that's the range has indicate responsibility, guys. Digital fanboy, good morning. So it's 12 o'clock here, noon time. So okay, is that clear? Is that clear? So that's my announcement for today. So my subject for today is I not today, yeah, today, because it's not yet nighttime, is honesty is the best policy. Okay, so I hope that you will get that. So let's gonna talk that later. But before that, okay, for those wants to send donation, feel free. Okay, guys, don't hesitate, because it's December. Share love, share your. Yeah, it's just like I'm just usually I do live streaming early in the morning, but the thing is I have to go early in the farmers market, buy things that I need for for daily uh food. So because I notice here, especially, it's already December. A lot of food, especially for Filipino family, preparing that for Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, the price get high. So double the price. Sometimes, it triple the price. So I preferred to go to farmers market, especially buying fruits, vegetable, and some of seafoods like fish and meat. I don't really buy that. I prepare buy in the supermarket, because the meat has a certain time that they can stay outside. So, and then the freshness of the meat, there's a limit only. So unlike in the supermarket, the temperature is, it's regulate, so that the bacteria won't, the meat will not create bad bacteria. Because meat, if it's too much exposed on outside, it's not on the chiller, it creates bad bacteria. That's why sometimes we had upset stomach and food poisoning. So I avoid that. The only thing that I go to farmers market is buy like seafoods like fish or shrimp. But the rest of that, I prefer to go to the supermarket, because sometimes there's a certain time that they have, the delivery of meat, it's fresh. So you have to know that what day and what time. Because me, I also, sometimes when I look, the meat, why the meat, it starts gray or green, meaning it's not fresh. So I asked the butcher there what day is the next delivery of fresh meat. They will tell me. So I have to do that. But in the other hand, so save money is very important, very important. So I already have my menu for Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. I already bought that. Well, with just only me and my Frank. So I don't really have visitors, because I'm a private a private person. So okay, so why I build that, why that put it, honesty is the best policy, because men and women should honor their words and be honest. Hi Bob, good morning. So that's very important. Very important. It doesn't matter is that in your siblings, your parents, your wife, your husband, your girlfriend or boyfriend. Important is you're honest. You're honest. Because especially nowadays that I notice a lot of people, especially on YouTube, they're seeking attention, guys. They're seeking attention, and sometimes they create, they create gossip, so that people will talking to them. And sometimes they're making they're making drama that they are the victims, but they don't really tell the people that what's the real cause of things, that why this person unlike dislike you. And some, they just really shown, oh, I'm the victim of this because there's a person doesn't like me or what. Have you asked yourself why this person suddenly dislike you? So you must be honest. So me, I don't really go on to that judgment thing. Okay, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Turn on the YouTube tears. Yeah, too much drama. Too much drama, Bob. Okay, so I don't really like that, because in the other hand, they shown that they are victims, especially like in a relationship, Okay, they shown that they are they are the victims, and then the man doing that, the man is so bad, but they never tell the whole story, just only their side. So sometimes people, they judge the man or the woman for that. Okay, vice versa. If the woman shows they are victims, they just really go on the woman's side. They don't really want to know about the man's side. Same thing, if the man is the victim, they don't really want to tell, the whole story for that. So I don't really like that, because men and women, they're not really honest. Just a rare people that have honest, okay, honest. And they really show, oh, I don't do that. They're making drama about that, but in real life they're not. So me, I have to investigate. I have to investigate things. But in the other hand, if the person tells me, I'm not the type of person throwing the words to another person, making, I just keep it that. Especially that, if I gonna tell this, the you know the thing will gonna get worse. So I just keep it that. So that's why I mentioned, guys, that walang masamang tinapay sa akin. If that person doesn't like you, it doesn't mean that I don't like that person, because that person did nothing wrong to me. Okay, so why should I don't like that person? So I'm like that. So example, for those people go on the other channel that they not welcome there, as long as you follow my rules and you behave on my channel, I don't really mind to welcome you in my channel. Same thing in my circle of friendship or people that I'm meeting. Because I do believe the children are future. No, it's not that thing. I believe that we all commit mistake, guys. We all commit mistake. I understand that literally, but it doesn't mean that you commit mistake. You really shown the world that you are victim. Sometimes maybe you have a mistake also, but who is the worst? An other person, or you make more mistake on that. So you cannot really put blame in one person. Okay? And especially, find a friend online is not easy. Life is not easy to find friend in YouTube. Okay? It's not okay. Okay, it's not okay. So, and men and women, okay, men and women, friendship is just like looking for a mate. Okay, don't really trust right away. Observe the person, how this person act, how this person dealing with another person, especially if you're not facing, because most of it's very common, guys. They are very nice in front of you, but once your back turned, they create a lot of gossip on you. That's very common. That's very common. Which is, I don't really tolerate that. So if I know that these people making gossip on me, I don't say anything. But I'm the one who keep distance on them. Because my life is peaceful. It's very, like I said, that when I when I when I enter politics, when I enter YouTube, I already accept the fact that not all people go on my side. Sometimes they go on my side, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they bash me, or they're against of my comments. So I expected that, but I don't really put that in the situation that I'm very affected. That's their opinion, so you have to respect. Unless if they're gonna do that below the belt, below the belt. But if it's below the belt, it's another story. It's another story. I will not bring that in YouTube or what. I know what is the right thing to do for those people attacking me below the belt. But as of now, wala pa naman. So I can still handle that. And the best thing that I can share with you guys, just ignore. Just ignore. Okay, if that situation it happens right there, stop. Stop. Because if you're gonna keep talking, go to another mouth, and then that person receive that story. It's not really the same story that what you tell that person. There's a two type of additional and subtraction. Okay, so additional and subtraction. So sometimes they deliver the story over the story, and sometimes they deliver the story below the story. So avoid the things. I agree, Lel, keep the drama away from me. It is very hard to find honest people on YouTube. That's what I said, Bob. Yes. And then especially especially for those people, men and women, looking for their mate in YouTube. Well, this is so many times that I mentioned, if there's a chance that you can find your mate, men and women outside YouTube, that's a good thing, to do. Not online, especially if this person involved with YouTube. Okay? And you can tell naman for men. Okay? And that's why, guys, that's why for men, don't hesitate to be friend with female. Just only friend with no benefits. Just friend. Because if you're really looking for a mate, okay, your female friend can tell you, this is not a wifey material, this is not good for you. They can tell, and I can tell that this woman is not. But sometimes I don't want to say that, because some, especially if they're really in love this woman, they don't really want to listen on you, especially that you're just with each other for a short time period. So for me, like in the last few days, that my subject is, don't get upset if your man talking with her a female friend, just only a friend, no benefits. Because the male, the female friend, okay, is example, male, if they have female friend, they can help the men to find a good mate. Because women, we have a strong, we call that in Tagalog kutob. So we have kutob. uh, what is kutob in English? So I'm gonna explain na lang, or make into a sentence. Kutob means that you have a strong feeling if this person is this a good mate, or is this a wifey material. Women, sorry guys, my connection was suddenly suddenly had technical issue. So where am I now? So, and then also for female, just only friend with no benefits. You can also ask opinion for your male friend. Is this a man? Is this the right for me? Is this a husband material? Is this a boyfriend material, or what? They can tell you, especially if the friendship is solid. Okay, guys. So that's one thing that you don't have to put something like malice for those people. we're just human, guys. You know, sometimes we do some things that, uh, like sometimes we out of control, like, especially if you have something in common and you can connect, the joy. Sometimes you out of control of that, but it doesn't mean that, that person wants to be part of you, part of your life, ganun. So for me, you can really tell. That's why I'm not really close my door. I'm not really close my door for those, for those male that wants to be friend. Friendship only. Especially that if you're single and you want, like I mentioned, that the opinion of this person, because they can tell. Of course, if you're for me, if I close to that person as friend only, of course I don't want that person will mourn, because I can see in this woman that is not really serious, is that this woman is just milking him. But sometimes, men are, when in love, and they think that that person is really honest to them, but they're not. Even though, oh my God. So I can really tell that, guys. I can really tell. Of course, that's a good thing that, for men also. Of course, for men, if you have a close friend with a female, just only friend, of course you don't want your friend, and that man is playing with your female friend. Of course, you right there, you have to stop and tell your friend that, uh I think you better change your mind. But in the other hand, that's kind of, it's very rare that there's a kind of person that really concerned about that. Sometimes men and women, they just say, I don't give a s for that. Especially if, because actually the reason why I bring up that, because there's so many story now that go around in YouTube, that it's all about that. And then the situation that you don't have to share that online. That's why I said right there, if that thing, it's the friendship is not really work, or the relationship did not really work, right there, stop, move on. Next, like that, next. So if you're gonna keep talking about that, you create a lot of gossip. So that gossip, it gonna be complicated. Okay? So it's not really good also. So the best thing that you can do, accept the fact that that person is no longer interested on you, and that person is no longer your friend, or your mate. Because most people on online, you're just telling their story. Okay? But it is what it is. So important is, no matter, friendship, guys, it's important also how you handle yourself, the way you talk, the way you act. That's very important also, that the person that you with, or the person that you consider as your friend, they will know that, okay, this person is, I can rely on, something that I can share my, my problems, I can share my thoughts towards meeting people, towards find a mate, or to settle down, anything, guys. Okay? But of course naman, guys, wag naman yung feeling na very close kayo, kasi sometimes people, they forgot that, once they know that, they feel that, oh, we're very close, sometimes it's not really good for that. And sometimes they already bother the privacy of the person, the privacy of that person. So avoid that. Okay. Because like this is this is my opinion. If you're if you're know what's the meaning of friendship, you will also uh, respect that person privacy. It doesn't mean you don't have to communicate every day, because it's not the definition of friendship, no matter how far. But because especially if you have your own business, you have your career in your life, or you have family, of course not all the time that you're gonna go there every minute, every hour, every day. No, it's not really. That's obsession. That's obsession. It's not really healthy. Sometimes you have to say hi, and how is everything, and then that's it. Don't make it every hour, every minute. My goodness, mabubwisit sa iyo yung tao. And just be honest. Just be honest. Because honesty is the best policy. And that's what all people want, men and women. We need a person that's honest. Okay? Honest. Not dishonest. So, be careful. Be careful who you choose and who you with. Because, however, why I keep saying because. However, that's, I don't know. I don't want to say bad about that, but agree to disagree. There's a lot of people are not really honest. Okay? They just be honest in front of you, but once you back, turn back, they're not. We call that they are chameleon, or in Tagalog they're onyango. Chameleon, we call that in Tagalog onyango. So onyango, they change. They change their color. Same thing with that's like an example for that. And there's nothing wrong to be friend. There's nothing wrong, because me, I like also, to have friend. But I'm very picky. I'm very picky to find, or to choose friend, especially online. Why you're smiling at me, Frank? Anything you want to say? Honesty. What? Okay. Just an icebreaker from Frank Tate. Yeah, because when it comes to friendship, guys, I don't really care where you're from or what. Important to me is that you're grown. You're grown. I don't really like immature people. Sorry guys, but because it's gonna be headache. Because they cannot really understand what you're trying to tell them. Okay? And that's what I always mention. If you cannot say good to a person, then close your mouth or zipper your mouth. As simple as that. And don't expect too much to a person, guys. Okay? Especially when it comes to relation. When it comes to relation. So don't expect too much of that, guys. Oh my goodness. Today is Sunday. The weather, we're planning to go to the mall because we need something, to know. And then it suddenly, when I went to the farmers market, it's drizzle. And now, well, I think it's stopped. It's cloudy, guys. So I don't know, maybe there's a typhoon. So I decided, actually, I just finished, a few minutes our late breakfast. Because, I woke up early in the morning and then I just get a few vegetable. It's still there in the countertop. I did not fix because I don't know, I'm lazy. And then I just go back to bed. And Frank asked me, what is the breakfast? And then I'm groggy. So when I get up, I just prepare, because we bought, because they don't have in SNR, they don't have stock, we like the link sausage, the maple flavor link sausage. We love that, to partner for our breakfast. And then I saw it looks like a link sausage, but it's a turkey, made of turkey. It's the same taste, but the meat of the turkey, it's kind of it's not really dry, but compared to the pork, it's kind of a juicy. So we tried that. So that's, I cooked that for hash brown, sunny side up egg, and sausage. And then fruit, pear. So that's our breakfast. And then, yeah, and then I told, well, I think I told him that the rain, it never stops. So I told him I'm not gonna do live. Actually, I did this every early in the morning. So that's what the honesty policy create. I don't know, guys, that that's the thing that um I don't think that I have introvert, introvert for that. It's just like, I'm just really, cause I have a strong sense that some people, I don't really want to, talk because they are not they are immature. They're not grown people. I want to talk with the grown people, okay? Because you can learn a lot from them. You can learn a lot. All you have to do then ask, and they will tell you. But I don't like, because for those immature people, they create drama. So I don't want to become a dramatic actress. Okay, I don't. And well, that's why they said that it's very common for women that they create gossip because we have two mouth, lower and upper mouth. So I don't really like that. And especially sometimes some women, they just adding the story and then make a hatred towards the person. Oh, I don't like that. My goodness. Oh, Peter, only grown people, Miss Lily. I better leave now. What? I better leave now. So, good morning. Good evening. How are you, Peter? Yeah, I saw you. You went to Sis Maria live streaming. That's overnight live streaming, and I can't really stand about that. I'm gonna, my mouth is gonna be hurt, and my mouth it's become dry for that live streaming. It's too long. So, but in the other hand, there's so many people go there and support Sis Maria. So It is what it is. Yeah, because and I don't really, and that's why when I have so many, so many female channel that I visited, guys. And one thing that I noticed, they love to, me, I asking for donation, as simple as that. Okay, as simple as that, I don't really want to show, so something that, they wearing clothes and, oh my god, it's just like you're selling yourself online. Sorry guys, for those people who heard this, but that's how I look, selling yourself online. Because you can look sexy, but it don't really look you are like 3 or 4. 3 or 4. You don't have to look 3 or 4. So I love to wear sexy, but it still look decent. But sometimes, women, oh my god, especially guys, especially I'm not bashing, but this is my opinion, especially if you have children, be careful of what you're doing, because it gonna reflect the personality of your children, how their mother act online. So of course you don't want your children disrespect with these people online. So you have to be careful on that. But sometimes, women are, they just, they have a thick face. They don't really care about that. They have no concern about their reputation. It's just like they concern about whose people bring money on their pocket. As simple as that. So everything, they shown everything, their cleavage, but it's none of my business. But it really shows the world that you are 3 or 4. Okay, I'm not against for those women, wants to have money online. No, I don't really mind that. But it's just like, you know because why I mentioned that, because I'm a Filipina, and really, it really affect me if I saw some Filipina there that, they're not act right. And then that, sometimes they don't really understand, they don't really notice that some of the men, especially Western men, okay, because majority of Filipina vloggers, most of their viewers or subscribers from the West. And some Western men, I can just count on my finger that um what do you call that, decent, they're respectful with Filipina. Okay, just a few I can count on my fingers. But sometimes it really uh it really I'm not really happy to see that, because not all Western people understand the situation, that not all Filipino are like that. Especially if they're often to see that online, they think that all Filipino are like that. So it's sad part on my part that they will judge that for Filipinos. So I'm very careful. I'm very careful. And guys, it's not the look, okay? Because you don't have to put something there on your face, because the true meaning of beauty that's come from in your heart, it really reflect on your face. Okay, you don't have to put fake eyelashes. You don't have to put something or what, because the real beauty, it's in the heart. It really, if you have a good heart, it really reflect on your face. On Bob, send it to Israel. Yeah, because that's the reason why some women they don't really understand. They don't really understand that they are, they are exploited with these people online. But guys, I know I have so many, so many Western people friend. But I'm not generous, guys. Bob, Peter, there are nice people, but some people they comment about. I don't really mind because they're nice to me, so I will, I will give credit to them. But guys, for those Western people, okay, don't think that I generalize Western men. Okay, I said some, because especially. Oh my God, Tibak. Oh my God. you know, the T-back is not the back. I prefer the T-back. The T is in front. T front. T front. That's very exciting, Peter. Oh, I love that. I love that. So if OMG. I, I told you that you're wearing too much lipstick. No, I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, because this is well, it's just like this is well, I noticed about Western women, especially black women. Oh my God, there's so many, there's so many black women. They're beautiful guys. They have a nice body, they have big booty, big, big, big titties. They're but I don't really understand. But why they have to use, the what do you call that? The false eyelashes, and then uh, their nails is too long that they can't burn. I don't know. So I'm just wondering how they, how they wash their, when they do number two, because their nail is too long. How they can wash or wipe it? I'm wearing mini skirt and lipstick right now. I can imagine. Wait, Bob. Let me imagine that. Bob wearing mini. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Okay. I understand. I'm just I'm just imagining Bob. How does I try to imagine Bob is a 6-footer man wearing lipstick, and then miniskirt. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Bob, never mind that. Just wear, your polo, your shorts, or your pants. That's good for you. I can't really imagine, a Japanese geisha. So yeah, that's the crazy thing that when it comes to that, sometimes Filipina, okay, well, it's just like I don't know. They don't really understand that some men, they if they're really looking find a real men don't really like women begging money. They don't really like that. So sometimes women, especially involved on, on YouTube or, blogger, sometimes they don't really notice that the person is also exploited them. Okay, the person will send donation. Okay, I want to see your, I want to see your behind. I want to see your, your dancing. No, you don't have to do that, because here's the thing. if the man, if the man will appreciate you, your beauty, your personality, the way you talk, the way you dress, they will send you donation for that. For those people that they appreciate you. Okay, so you don't have to show the world. Sometimes I notice, oh my God, are they wearing, what is the main purpose? They wearing, lingerie. Oh my God, don't do that, for Filipina. And also be careful about the thumbnails that you create. Okay, because the thing that you post online is lifetime. As long as the YouTube is in there, everyone can see that. So what is the good influence that you can give to your daughter, or what is the good influence that you can give to your son? Of course, if you're really trending, they will tell, is this, you really give reason to the men, especially for your children, not to respect them because they shown their mother act like that online. Okay, so like I said, you can still wearing sexy clothes and you can still do live streaming, but you don't have to show the world. It's like you act like a 3 or 4. So that's why I'm stopped going to those Filipino vlogger that they really, they really selling their self online, especially for those Western people wants to entertain when it comes to that. That's ridiculous, guys. But I cannot really go on that because it's their business. But sometimes I have to react that because I'm a Filipina. I don't want some Western men think that this is same with with Filipina. No, we're not. We're not. Okay. So I have the thoughts towards that. Because like I said, for women, I'm also wearing sexy dress, but I don't look like a 3 or 4. Okay, I'm still look decent and I still look have class. Oh my God, nagbuhat na ng bangko. Yes, with a paper umbrella and chopsticks in my hair. It's really hard to find geisha shoes. Made to order or customized geisha shoes. I love the movie Bob. Have you watched the Memoir of Geisha? I love that story. I love that story, the Memoir of Geisha. So I've been watching that for so many times because I love the story. Hello, Cher. Good morning. How are you? How is your day today? Is your Sunday is happy Sunday? So yeah, it's just very important, honest. Honesty, such a lovely word. Everyone is so untrue. So try, Bob, if you watch, because you mentioned about geisha. If you watch that, the Memoir of Geisha, that's a nice story. Hold on, guys. Let me get water because my throat is getting dry. Well, it's just like before I'm just like that also share. I woke up late, sometimes 1 o'clock, because I sleep very late, very late. So, and no matter what, I'm just really a vampire. So the only thing that I can get up is just to do live streaming early, because I'm not really into that late. Uh, I feel I'm very lazy and unproductive person. So that's the reason why, guys, I prefer to do live streaming, go live straight on my YouTube early in the morning. Geisha geisha boy. There's a geisha boy. I don't think uh there's the geisha is just like a female entertainer in Japan. That's the high paid entertainer. I thought before, guys, that geisha is a prostitute. No, it's not. It's a high paid Japanese entertainer. But no, it's not. No, Peter, are you? there's yeah. I thought before, I before, but it's not like that because that time the geisha, they're the one who entertain the guests of the 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 emperor or the empress. Because when I watch, that's why Bob, that oh, thank you so much, share for super chat. That's why I mentioned about the memoir of geisha, because that's they really shown how to become a geisha. Being a geisha is not easy. Okay, you have to learn everything, how to serve the tea, because they're very feminine, they're very feminine. And then I think you cannot be a geisha if you're not virgin. Okay, they're really looking for a virgin Japanese woman to become a geisha. That's why once they hire a geisha a professional geisha, it paid high. The only rich people can afford to have that geisha entertainer. She has to be perfect. It's commitment, not just a job. Yeah. So that's why I love the movie The Memoir of Geisha. And I think uh just like become just become a sumo wrestler. Okay? It's whole dedication to become a sumo wrestler. So that's one thing, guys, that I love when it comes to Japanese people. They're very perfectionist when it comes to that. And this is one thing that for real Japanese, not half half or what. For real Japanese, their word is their honor. They have honor. Okay? Because I have friends also. He's Japanese. Once he say that you guarantee to yourself 100% that person will give it to you. But here's the thing, that for Japanese people, they're very nice people. They're very loyal. You can really um you, you can really trust when it comes to their words. But avoid things that do something, don't do, if especially when you tell a lie to them. They don't really mind. Okay, in the 10 10 good things that you did for them, and then one you're gonna tell a lie to them. They don't really mind about the 9 good deeds that you did for them. It's totally, so you avoid things that you don't, uh, especially telling a lie. That's one thing that Japanese people hate. So, well, when it comes, Japanese people are very into, they love, they love pretty girl, petite. They love that. How is your Sunday, my friend? Oh, I have a nice Sunday share. Well, I sleep late last night, okay? And then I get up early, go to the farmer's market. Kadiwa. I don't know, it's in in Manila they have Kadiwa market, so I love to go Kadiwa market because the price of, vegetable fruits are, less than the price in public market and supermarket. So I bought just a few vegetable because I more into the less rice, more meat and salad. Okay, so I try not to eat a lot of rice. So I told Franklin it's better, just to buy 5 kilos of rice. Because if I have so many rice, I keep eating rice. Especially Filipino food, I love to eat Filipino food with rice. So yeah, I have a good, I have a good Sunday. Actually, we're planning to go to the mall, but it's kind of rainy, but it's not heavy rain here in Paranaque. It's just drizzle, because we really Frank wants to ride on the bike, but once it's raining, we don't want, because I don't like also getting wet on the bike. Then go, oof, I don't like. And then wearing the raincoat is too hot. So maybe maybe tomorrow or some other days. So that's the thing. That's the thing that honest person is you can, well, it's just like sometimes people, if you're honest, they don't really accept that, if you're telling them the truth. But the only thing you can do, accept, because the truth, it hurt. Yeah, the truth, it hurt. But if the person is telling you honest, then accept. Oh my goodness, I don't want to become a Madam Auring. But I can tell, guys, I can tell that there's so many people that you cannot really trust. You cannot really trust. 100%. 100%. You can't. But I love doing, this, Sunday, because, Sunday, yeah, it's very, I make myself busy. And when I check my, my freezer, my refrigerator full of food, oh, I love. So actually, yeah, next week it's our Christmas party. So I just want, because there's activities, so maybe I can see something there. But I don't really want to share food because just only me, and then my 2 neighbors, they don't want to participate. Maybe next year, because I already talked to my 2 neighbors. So just only me. So here we just a few people that I know, because they're not really, when you're living in a condo, It's not the same that where you're living in the village. You can it's easy for you to show hi, hello. This only person that I met, are my neighbor, the doctor, and the other one just only wear clothes, because that's what we did last year. We share, we share food, because the doctor is the MC. And I asked, are you're still the MC on this coming Christmas party? Because every year here in my community we do have Christmas party. Okay, thank you for dropping here, Bob. So yeah. Well, I'm still gonna cook food, because I have a visitor coming, but I don't want to mention that person name. We're gonna do that private, because I don't want people will bash that person. Okay, I don't. So I want that keep it in private. I want that keep it in private. Because we have a good time also when we met. Oh my God, it's so mabilis, so mabilis. So I'm gonna sing a song. So my last advice, guys. Men and women should know who you're dealing with, who's the real person that you will open, to share some of your secrets. Be careful of these people, okay? Choose the person that you can really depend on that. But if you can't, don't share anything. Don't share anything, because it will gonna use that against you. So be careful. Choose people, especially online. Okay, don't trust right away, and don't be obsessed about these people. Okay, if they don't want to talk to you, if they don't like you, then don't hurt your feeling. Okay, don't feel hurt. Don't feel hurt about that. That's life, guys. That's life, because it's not all people you can please. Okay, it's just like I mentioned that my channel, I consider that I prefer myself that not all people will go on my side, not all people agree my opinion, and of course there's a given that there's a basher. I don't really mind, as long as it's not below the belt. So if they're gonna bash me, because it's their prerogative, to share their opinion, but it doesn't mean that you allow you to share your opinion. You have the right to attack me below the belt. No, I will not allow that, because if you're gonna attack me below the belt, I don't say anything. I don't say anything towards you online, because I'm not that type of person. So I'm not looking for empathy, and I don't have apathy for that. Okay, so I'll just quiet, and I gonna do the best thing that I can do, but I don't want to bring that online, because you know what? It's gonna be worse. Worse. So I don't want that sympathy. And of course, I don't really give a apathy for that. Because it's just like, I just only mind my business, okay? If somebody mind my business, another story. You want to get in trouble on me? Okay. don't trigger me to have a trouble on you, because I don't really mind other people business. I mind my own business, okay? And for those, for those people, my advice, okay, especially those couple who like to make twisted stories, says it will be more quiet now and talk to this educated YouTuber. Yeah. So it's just like, okay, for us, share, this is my advice. If you think that these people are so toxic on you, then don't pay attention what they're talking towards you, because that it really triggers you, that you're gonna create depression on yourself. Okay, don't be affected on these people. Let them, and then you know no matter what you're gonna tell, let them talk, but you don't have to make battle for that. Just be quiet, because at the end of the day they will stop, because they will realize, oh, it's not really work. It's not really work. The only thing that it work, especially they gonna do gossip or bullying you online, because you entertain. But if you don't entertain that, they will keep saying that. But once they realize that, oh, it's not really effective, then they will stop, because they're the one who gonna feel annoyed to themselves, because no matter what they're doing, you're not pay attention, just ignore. Okay, but here's the thing, guys, that like I mentioned, I don't really mind if this person is not welcome to the other people, or is not welcome to the group of their friendship. I don't mind, as long as this person is follow my rules, is nice to me. I don't give a damn. So, because kumbaga, and I don't really, I don't, because here's the thing for me. I'm a easy person, guys. Okay, easy person. Okay, I'm a easy person. I'm not the type of person that, when the person tells me, and then the person tells that, I'm just changing. No, I'm not. Because I'm still using my common sense. The reason why sometimes there's a misunderstanding, okay? Especially, for those, people that had friendship. There's a misunderstanding. But sometimes you have also to listen, okay, that person. And then for those people that the person share, don't make any gossip, because that's getting worse. If you're gonna do something on that, making gossip is not really healthy. It's not really healthy. Okay. Oh, mega love shout out to my dear, to my dear Dawn. How are you? So that's the thing, guys. Don't entertain for that. Okay, to yourself whose person that you gonna rely on to talk the you know the serious thing. Okay, but don't make it into a big thing, because like I said, guys, that we're human. We're human. Sometimes we commit mistake, and then that mistake, you don't have to get that mistake get worse. Okay, sometimes you have to advise or listen. But if this person that is gonna be obsessed or what, then it's your choice. It's your choice, to stop. Okay, because me also, I don't like also people that, no matter how you explain, and this person are buang, bahala ka sa buhay mo. Because sometimes, I'm not angry, share. You need to apologize. Oh, you just woke up, Dawn? What time is there? What time is there now, Dawn? Because here it's almost, quarter to one. Quarter to one. Your hair looks different, Lily. My hair look different. Yeah, I just, 5:46. Wow. Yeah, because my hair, you know what? Sometimes my hair, I just twist my hair. It's become, uh, what do you call that? Curly. Why? What's something wrong with my hair? So I just, sometimes, I want something, I don't want my hair just straight, straight. I want something, my hair, that's why, when I do live streaming, I want my hair something different. Because I don't, uh, why you mean my hair before is not nice? Well, it's just like, I just roll it up, after I took a shower in the night, once it's dry. So I just roll my hair and tie it. So it becomes, I want to have a bit, curl. I want my hair curl. Curly hair. Oh, salamat. Hindi bula-bula yan, ha? Hi, Tipichi! Oh, yeah? Oh, Dawn, here in the Philippines, well, I don't know how much is the cost. You can plant the hair. There's surgery when it comes to hair. Well, yeah, I'm willing to cut my hair and share it to you. I will share that here. So, how many inches you want? Yeah, because there's a, but it's kind of a, they just plant the hair on your scalp. That's a kind of a surgery, but it's kind of a sore. But the hair it's grow. That's a new technology here in the Philippines. I forgot what they call that. Oh, there's a hair transplant here in the Philippines, Don. That's what I know. But it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful. And then, oh yeah, you're too young, you're too young. Well, I think that's well, for Filipino at your age, they're not like that. Maybe it's a genes, it's in your genes. So, well, just let me know if I can donate hair for you. I'm willing, I'm willing to cut my hair and then donate for you. Because, my hair grows so fast. So within 3 months, my hair grows like 3 inches, guys. 3 inches every month. So every 6 months, I cut my hair. Donate na. I can imagine, I can imagine. But there's a Chinese, there's a Chinese week down. there's a Chinese wig done that, um, like it's just like a silicone, a silicone that, you can, you can put something glow on. It looks really real, but my advice is don't run, because the hair is gonna flip. So I saw that, in Shopee or Timo, they have like that, for those people, especially if they, usually for men, the hair starts to, thinner. It's here on the, here, right? So they have that wig that, all you have to do, just put the, the glow, and then stick. It really looks a real hair. But my advice is, because they think that, you can swim, and then, but when you run too fast, it gonna flip. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you saw that. But you know what? For me, my advice, my advice for you, you don't have to be, you don't have to spend a lot of money for that hair. Especially for what? Because it will, it's the same, after the surgery, in a few years, it's still back to normal. So unless you have to maintain that, okay? But for me, you don't have to, because here's my thought process. Here's my thought process. If the person like you, he will accept that from you, okay? You know, you don't. You know, you're good. You're good with no hair. Like Michael Jordan. Oh, who's Michael Jordan? Uh, Dwayne Johnson. Wait, who's? Come on, don't no. You know what? You know what? Uh, well, is that your insecurity, Don? That you have your calvo? Is that your insecurity? But for me, you don't have to. You don't. For me, you don't. See what Cher said? Cher said you're good looking. Oh, okay. Just let me know. I can donate my hair. Okay, so here's the thing that, once I do my trip, because every year, or sometimes 6 months, or every year, I cut my hair. So I'm gonna save that hair for you. Well, if that's insecurity, and then okay. But I don't think that's, it's so expensive that here in the Philippines. But it really works, because there's a Filipino, there are uh, gay couple, and that they are Filipino, okay, but uh, he undergo, the hair transplant, okay, but it takes the healing process, it takes a little longer, because it's really the person that I don't know, sure, if that I forgot their page, so I watched that on channel. So he has to uh put cover. And then I can see that the hair, it's not, I don't know, it's so hard to explain. I don't want to scare you. I don't want to scare you that I don't. Yeah. And it really, he has, a headache. Yeah, because imagine, guys, needle in the, that's, the very sensitive part of the skin of our, a human body is, the skin for our scalp. So just like, when we have, sometimes we have a cut or wounds in our, forehead, it's very, it bleeding too much because of, we have a very, we have a thin skin on our scalp than, in our arm or legs. You want to know? Frank! 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 Hold on. Okay, I will call him. Okay. 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 Here's.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? There he is.
Okay. So, okay na.
I can go now?
Okay. Okay.
I see you.
Thank you, Frank.
All right.
You still still hangover? My goodness. Oh, I have so. Well, it's just like next time, don't drink that Red Horse because it's not really good. Okay, I think it's better. It's better. Um, the Sunmig, the Sunmig Light, because there's only 3% alcohol on intake, and then that's one thing that I love drinking also beer, but I don't want to drink Frank, Heineken. So, the apple beer, it's good also. Oh my God, when it comes to drinking that, I'm good at that. I can handle that well. I can handle that well because here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna share my secret. So you don't have to drink that like a water. You have to enjoy. Enjoy that every. So that's how how I drink, and I learned that from my dad. I'm not really into the smoking, but well, I'm just I'm not. That no, it's not. But it's not. It's the thing is because that's what my dad told us, that you don't have to drink just like like water, because the impact in a few minutes or in a few hours, guys, the impact is really it's just like um Muhammad Ali or Manny Pacquiao using his like upper hook or uppercut like that. So you have to enjoy, especially enjoy the flavor, the wine, the or the beer like that. You enjoy, you don't have to gulp like water. Okay. But you know what, you just gulp, gulp, gulp like that. You're gonna, especially red horse. No, I don't messing around with the red horse, guys, because before I make tampo, I make tampo with Frank. I drink the two mucho, the two big bottle, and I just, I thought that I sleeping on the bed. It's just like, oh my god, too mucho. I just gulp, gulp, gulp that. And then before that, I drink also, I mix, the tan dry ice. I like that also because it brings me to sleep. And I thought that I'm standing, I thought that is this the bed? And I so sleepy. I sleep on the floor. I sleep on the floor. And then Frank said, hey, 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 sweetheart, why are you there? Come on, Frank, don't bother me. I'm in the bed, but I'm in the floor. Come on. So it just tells me, you're drunk. I'm not, because I'm still on the bed. But, it's not like that. But you know what? Um, the two bottles of wine. Oh my God! When I reach home, I just drink water and then take a shower and then, oh my God, we sleep good. Oh my goodness, we sleep good. Well, the only thing that, the best thing that, always, it doesn't matter, if it's wine or vino or beer or, hard. You have to eat first, okay? You have to eat first, or else you're gonna but I like, even though it's not cold, at first I like the cold one. I like. So imagine, I finished that. Oh my God. But it's masarap. Oh, so one day, maybe in the future, because, I told Frank that maybe we can travel to Italia. So he loves, Italian sausage. So maybe in the future, Don, we can visit Italia. Yeah, I would love to, because, our carbonara here is different. I want, I want the real carbonara. It looks delicious. Yeah, because Frank loves Italian sausage, especially when, it makes with that, with the pasta sauce. He likes that. But here I cannot really find, Italian sausage. But I have to well, I hope I can able, I can able to, I gonna save money for that to go to Italia. I want to go to the place. of the place of Michael. Is that in Sicily. I want to visit that because they said that Carleone in Sicily. They said that before you die, before you die, you have to show that movie, The Godfather. So I did. So I'm good now because I watched that. I wanted to taste the carbonara. I hope I'm still invited. Don, Sebastian. And of course, the Naples, your city. I want to visit that also. But you said that well, it's just like my dream that I want because you know let's back 19 like 60s 70s when I watch American movie when they shoot that in Venice Canal. It really makes me, oh my god, this is my my dream to visit. But you said that it's no longer that it's smelly. But we have Venice Canal here and VGC. Ride on the gondola is Frank. My goodness, I'm bothering my my OJ. He's watching his own show. Gondola, yeah. So maybe I can go to BGC because that time, I want to ride, but they don't allow. They just want group. I don't want group. I just me and Frank. Me and Frank, they don't allow us. Just only us. Need a two group. But I don't like because I'm gonna film that. And then I told oh, forget it. But now they allow just only a couple. Okay. You're you're oh my goodness. Ay nako. Ay nako. Okay. Guys, you know what? I have so many, so many drinks. Oh my goodness. I have Fanta. I have Cherry Coke. Who likes Cherry Coke? So, Cherry Coke? Oh, well, next time, but not Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke. I love Cherry Coke. Fanta. I have so many drinks. I have also Arizona. Have you tried Arizona? The um it's just like a tea. But I like watermelon. What else I have? Well, Heineken. Because I what kind of tea? What kind of tea? Share Lipton tea. I have tea, Lipton tea. We don't have Gatorade here. That's the one. You like Gatorade? Why? Oh yeah, because there's a certain products that is not allowed. It's not allowed to import there, and then there's it's just like some Filipino product here is not allowed. To um import in the United States, like our biscuits. Yeah, because I bought a lot, for the whole month of December because, it's December 1st here in the Philippines. It's gonna be crowded. It's gonna be crowded. So I bought, a lot of stuff that, for the whole month. How I wish. Well, yeah, that's the thing. But it's okay. You already experienced how life in, how Manila is. But because that 2 week you cannot really explore. Okay, that's 1 month or 2 months. But if you really want to enjoy 3 months or 2 months, so you can explore places here in the Philippines. If you're really into the historical site, you can go like in Manila. There's so many historical site there. And then outside Manila, like if you're if you wants to if you wants to uh hang out with locals. That's the thing that 2 weeks is not really time moves so fast, the clock tickling so fast. Oh my goodness. Here is not, that's why I'm wearing two dress too, because it's hot. Even, well, I cut off the air condition in the master's bedroom, and then just only here in Frank's office, so I don't really feel cold. I just wanna go to Baguio in Tagaytay and maybe take a ferry from Cebu to Davao. Yeah, you can ride, the to go, not ferry. That's that well, they just ride. They allow Cebu to Bohol. You can ride ferry because when I went to Cebu, I just ride from from Dumaguete going to Cebu. We just ride on the ferry. But going to Davao, just like they gonna you ride on the boat. Oh yeah. And you know what, Don? The boat, not ferry. Come on, don't say that ferry, because here we consider the ferry is just like a small, just only for 500 people can. But the boat, it's a big, it's just huge, and then I like that also because you can cabin tourists, and then cabin tourists, but it's better uh just only you and Wrestling take the cabin, because they have a nice room also, and then there's a live band, and there's a it's you don't really feel that you're you just feel that you're in the cruise. So I love that. Sometimes when I visit my province, my hometown, I just ride on the boat, not the ship. Boat, I don't know, but we call that boat, the big ship. No, shipping ship. So I refuse to take airplane because I'm not really enjoy, but I enjoy. I go around meeting different people. Sometimes I go to the captain area. But I don't know if they allow that. Go on the captain area. The drive the boat. Yeah, that's exciting. When you're asleep, it's just like that. But Frank never experienced that. Just only me, because I don't want to ride on the boat. You rock the boat. You rock the boat. I love that. I love that. But from here, so we're gonna Pier 2. That's in Manila. So from my place to Bacolod City is just like 18 hours. Okay. So sometimes it's the delay. Sometimes it's 18 to 20 hours. They have also economy, but economy it's kind of a hot, and then you're on the bottom of the boat. You can hear that chicken. There's a pig, there's a dog, and there's a cat. It's very noisy. I don't like that. So most of I just go on my in the tourists, because I'm just only myself, so I'm alone. I don't want to get the cabin. So I like the tourist, it's air conditioned and you have your own room. But so in the tourist room, there's only four people. But sometimes you with men, and then sometimes women, sometimes all women, sometimes men and women like that. But you have to be careful about your. But I don't think so that they are men. But I never experienced that. I sleep beside the men, but it's not really close. So the banks it's close, but I like that. And then I love do karaoke, and I love also watching the live band, because they have that the to go. So the name of that Saint Joseph, that's a big boat. So I like that. I hear Palawan is very hot. No, it's not. It depends what part of Palawan you are. Are you in Coron? Well, Coron, my goodness, Coron or El Nido, Palawan is very expensive. But oh my God, that's the Maldives of the Philippines, guys. It's worth it, guys. It's worth it. Actually, my brother-in-law is in Palawan. Of course, share if you with boyfriend. Of course, I want private room, so you can do whatever you want to do. You can yell or you're screaming. Nobody heard. Nobody heard. That's one thing, guys. That's the one thing. If you go with your boyfriend or girlfriend, it's better for you to get the cabin, not the tourists, because the tourists, like I mentioned that there's sometimes all women, so four people in one room. Okay, four people in one room. Of course, you have to you also you have to you have to. Of course, if you're boyfriend and girlfriend, you have to get the cabin, so you can do whatever you want to do. Nobody will bothering you. Okay, so you can jump, or you can dance, or you can go around naked. Nobody will. Oh, who's that person? Who's that crazy person go around like that? No. So that's one thing. Where I was Traveler long time ago. Oh my goodness. So that's that's the thing that um that's a good also travel. But me, I'm not. I'm not really into that. Frank wants to travel to Thailand, but I want, I told him that before we travel to Thailand or other part of the world, I want to, I want to finish our project first, to build our apartment. First, we're gonna have, our car, because, it's easy to find a location if you have a car. So, if you're gonna take the Grab, it's very expensive, guy, or taxi. So, that's the first priority that I refuse to take those travel that he offer. We can travel anytime, but we have two projects. First I want to get my car because he already has my car, but the thing is we don't have a parking slot here. So I'm just yesterday I was, oh, there's somebody moved, so I have to go to the other building and talk. Is there parking slot? But they just repaint. So if we have if we have parking slot anytime, we can buy car in cash. Because I want to I want to develop my driving skill. Cause and then the second is I don't really want to build a house, guys. I want to build apartment that we can able to live. At the same time we can list that for people. So this is so funny, guys, because here, before I got my my driver's license, guys, I there's test, written exam test, and then um, manual. But I ride motorcycle, the stick shift. So and then after I passed the written exam, and then the last part to get my driver's license is non-proof, is the actual Jesus Christ. And then well, I just ride, I just make it too fast. And then the instructor, okay, that's enough. So he said, you park the car, park. So that's the instructor scares me. Okay, and then I'm not yet finished. I'm not yet finished. And then he said, okay, let's. He went out, and then he told me, okay, just park the car on the parking slot. And then he told me, okay, you have to uh more practice. Yeah, that's why I have to practice first before I apply for a Grab. Uh, yeah, the same with Frank. Well, he's 16 years old. He own his own car. He own his own car. Ah, okay. So I want also to know about to drive the manual, because usually it's a lot of cars here is manual. Shift, stick shift. Ah, and then guys, and this is so funny because I enrolled motorcycle driving lesson in Honda in Sukat. So the instructor, okay, they start, okay, okay, shift the gear, neutral, and then the first that first gear. Okay, first they just balance. And then this is how to handle the throttle, the gas and the brake, front brake and back brake. The instructor told me, okay, this is when, okay, drive. Okay, so he just standing there, and then he said, my instructor is a female. She said, okay, release, release the clutch. My goodness. And then she said, just drive the motorcycle slow. And then, what? Well, the on the bike, you have to, first time I hold, the throttle. So it's just like, just a little, like that, when I, whoa, and then, she has to run towards me. So I feel good because, I just, you know, uh, add more, squeeze the gas, the throttle, and then she runs. Wait, slow down. So my instructor, when, oh my God, he just, she running towards me. So it just makes me laugh about that. Because, I drive, the manual, the stick shift motorcycle. So 155cc. So it makes me laugh about that. My goodness. So instead of, she said that, just slow down, and you already, if you really know about how to, how to use the throttle, and then that's the time you can add more gas. And then, but I'm not like that, once I release the clutch, and then, woo, and then, and then she said, wait, hold on, wait for me, wait for me. That's so funny when I, when I uh, go to motorcycle driving. And then, because every day, guys, every day the instructor is not the same. And then in Honda, that's the thing, that they have their own street. You have to stop once the red light, just like on the street. And then you have to stay. And then sometimes I'm just going the other side. So and then my instructor yelling at me, stop. So that's crazy, guys. That's crazy. It makes me laugh about that, when I had a motorcycle lesson. But I did not finish, but I know how to drive that. Because that time, during the pandemic. So when I decided, okay, it's time for me, I think I'm comfortable, I'm comfortable driving the car. So yeah, I like it, I like it. So most of my classmates, they don't really like to drive car on the nighttime. But me, I like the nighttime than the daytime, because daytime is kind of a traffic here in the Philippines. So I prefer nighttime. Yeah, because that's the reason why. Because of course, we never know in case of emergency. So we just waiting lang, guys. We just waiting lang for the parking slot, because most of the parking slot here is occupied. So we just waiting for the vacant. And then once there's a vacant, we gonna buy my car. So that's, I can develop my driving skills for that. So I'm I'm the future Grab driver. I like to drive in Tarlac province. Yeah, because there's no traffic. But here, what I share, especially when I the last, no, that's the, what do you call that, the the actual, the actual driving of the car. The my instructor don't really help me, so I'm the one there. You know, you just follow me. Okay, go straight. Oh my God, I have a hard time. I'm very careful about that, guy, because especially here in my area, the West Service Road is very traffic. So, and then he said that once you bump that car, the company will not shoulder that you're the. Also, I'm very careful about that. So me, I can, going to the province, I can drive. I can drive. Yeah, that's why I don't really like, to have, actually Frank told me, you want, a second-hand car. I don't really trust second-hand car here in the Philippines. So I told him I want brand new car because I know how to handle that, if it's brand new. So I'm hoping next year we can have, the baking slot here. So yeah, I'm looking forward also to find a big place because it's important. The parking slot, sometimes it really get us upset, especially when we go. The taxi driver, they're very crazy guys. They just kinokontrata na nila yung presyo. They contract about the price, and if they not, they get mad at you, and then we always have arguing with them. This is not right, this is against the law of LTO, and they're too demanding. Oh my goodness, so that it really trigger us to get a car. But yeah, yeah, the taxi driver here is very loco loco. They're very loco. But sometimes it's so hard to get. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes the signal is not. But anyway, when we here home going to Ati Susana house, we don't have a hard time to get the Grab. Well, it's very cheap. We just paid about 500 pesos. That's fast. That when Sunday that time, just 30 minutes, we're here. We just use the C6. That's near, 30 minutes. Yeah, that's why I prefer to go Sunday. Most of people that that wants to meet me, I prefer Sunday because it's not traffic. But now you learn that weekdays is gonna be traffic. Gonna be traffic. So if you don't want the traffic, example, the meeting place is 11, you have to go early like 8:30 or 9 so that you will go on that time. Ay nako, it's very traffic here in the Philippines. I don't I don't do agree in the Grab. Some of them are not really permanent. Well, because here's the thing that I'm very chismosa when it comes to Grab. They said that the Grab, when you apply for Grab, okay, they give you a pilot testing just 1 month, and then after 1 month they give you the franchise that you can operate that legally, and then just only 7 years. After 7 years, you cannot really use the old unit. You have to buy another one. So I think that's the reason why they just want to maintain, the quality of the unit. So after 7 years, you're not allowed to drive the thing. So I don't really know that. So until I ask the Grab driver. Oh my goodness, guys, it's already 2 hours. Oh my goodness. So thank you so much, Share, for sending a donation. And of course, for those people who come, Dawn, thank you for your time. What? Lily, Share, I'm gonna make some coffee and I was nice catching up. Okay, so enjoy your breakfast because later I'm gonna prepare our light lunch here. And thank you so much, Share. I encountered a Chinese guy who owned a company. I was shocked. I always interview the Grab driver to get to know. Okay, Don. Thank you. So, thank you so much, guys. So, hi, Icy. Well, I gotta end up ice because it's already 2 hours. So, once again, guys, maraming salamat. And of course, don't forget to bring, if next time you come here in the Philippines, bring the legit Italian cheese or carbonara. Okay? So I want I want to eat that. The real carbonara, not Filipino carbonara. So mega love shout out to everyone and see you next time. Adios. Adios. Adios talaga. So once again guys, maraming salamat sa inyo and see you next time. Bye-bye na.